2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're at the Greg Norman designed TPC San Antonio. And Greg was known for being the greatest and straightest driver of golf ball. You pretty much got to do that from the first tee here.
Yes, in fact, at 454 yards, a par 4. I'd rather start off with number 10. Can we just go do that? No, we have to stay here. The wind here makes a significant difference. If it's back into the wind, it plays substantially longer, but downwind, it all of a sudden turns into a gentle opening hole. Bunker in the front, that is okay, but not great, but long anywhere back and left is absolutely dead. You'll be thrilled with making a 4 here.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. And let's see what he can do here today. Quality shot, that one. TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side. A tiny target for sure with the second shots.
Outstanding shot. High quality. And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Looking good.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey, guys, we're checking in down here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 11th.
This is on a stupendous line.
And back to the play, shall we? Rich, if players are long enough and adventurous enough, they can go for this green in 2. How hard's the approach?
The green sits well above the players, so getting it home in 2 and actually stopping it on the green, that's a tall order except for the players that are the longest in the game. Anything coming up short left is a deep bunker. But to be fair, though, that's not a bad miss. Anything, however, going long, though, can be. The bunker behind the green is really, really ugly.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This putt is about 8 feet.
So far, so good.
Oh, how about that one? And now at 3 under overall. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
This one's online. Fair effort, that. Good birdie.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
We pick up our coverage at the 7th. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Are you kidding me? And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Going with the pitching wedge here.
They've decided to club up.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. And this putt will take them to 5 under par.
Looking for another birdie here.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 5th is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Great drive here. Can it make it to the green? Second shot here on the 5th. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable. Pretty good shot there.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic. An opportunity for a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 7 under. Canada's Brooke Henderson currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front centre of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Here's HV3. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Close to the surface here, and the green side rough. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
He's currently tied for 15th. I know this hole's a par 5, but it's a long one, so don't feel the need to overpower it. Second shot here on the 8th. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
This putt to join those amongst the top 10 on the leaderboard. Get in the hole. Just didn't drop. No, that's too bad. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, that was so close to going in. Well played, mate.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are down here checking in with the Canadian Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
7 feet to the cup.
Little birdie looking here.
Well, that'll play.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's in a share of 12th place. As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
That's tidy. Sitting at 9 under par and moving ever so closer to the top 10. Going with the 8-iron here. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
That gets the job done. And he'll move into the top 10. And Rich, why don't we just get a little Tiger highlight from a moment ago?
Second shot. Nicely done from close range.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Handy effort, that one. From about 130 yards here. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's not what they were looking for.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been handling a lot of greens today.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, I got to say, check this shot out, and what a shot it was indeed. Got to say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Go on, get in the hole. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. Now 5 strokes behind. Thirteen's a long pass for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Yeah, that one will play. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
That'll help your scorecard. Well hold.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
How about this great shot, which took place at the 16th just a couple of moments ago?
Fantastic touch on this one.
Absolute buckets. And after that effort, that's how it looks. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Rich going for this green in 2. Plenty of sand there to mess with your golf ball.
It requires accuracy. There's no doubt about that. There are bunkers both right and left that can certainly gobble up your golf ball if you get a little bit offline. Anything missing a little bit long and left, however, though, that is a good spot to miss it. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
This is on a great line.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. He's currently sitting in 6th position.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Attaboy, good shot. This took place just a short time ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. What a drive that was.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. That's inside the range. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. As we find ourselves at the 16th, a par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green. It has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago.
This is a second. Yes, it's in.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently leading the field here.
The 17th is certainly a fun hole. The question really is, should players go for it or lay up?
Depending on where they put the tee box, Luke, most players should be going for this green. Anything just short and left could find that deep bunker fronting a green, but to be fair, that's not a bad miss. The one you want to avoid at all costs is the one on the right-hand side, because nobody, not even professionals, like a 60-yard bunker shot.
Second shot here on the 17th hole. Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
This putt is for a share of second.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, behind Tiger Woods.
Reached the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio. Very famous with that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a layup, a difficult one at that, up the right-hand side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your second. Third shot past the creek to a green that sits above you that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Nice recovery there.
Such soft hands.
It's just about 3 feet away. Round now in the books.